It is way too early for this. It is 6 in the morning for me, my time. Uh, it's so exciting. It's finally more Pokemon Sword and Shield information. We literally have had nothing since the announcement. I got my 20th anniversary hat on, and we're good to go. I should be starting here about 2 minutes or so. I think that's when I start. Yeah, about 1 minute. We're at 15 minutes of new information. So, what do I expect? Some new Pokemon. Do I expect the evolutions of the starters? Probably not. I think they would save some for that for maybe E3. And not even the final evolution, just the next evolutions. I'll probably see the Professor, maybe get a bit more of the region. Maybe the evil team get introduced. Maybe. What else could there be? Probably some new, like, game mechanics. Some little interesting ones like that. There's a rumor going around about raid bosses and stuff like that. I doubt that'd be a thing, because how do you do that in a game like Pokemon, like a regular game like Pokemon? Like, you could do that in Pokemon Go, but they didn't even do that in Let's Go, so why would they do it here? So, I think that's just about it. What else was there? I can't remember, but it's gonna be starting here in about any minute now. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock, so you're late, Nintendo, again. Isn't that always happening with their Directs? And then we got E3. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Ishihara, oh no.
Today,
They dropped
I
in
would
quality.
like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games.
Hooray.
To begin, please take a look at this video.
No, my quality has dropped immensely. Why? The quality. Oh, there we go. It timed up. Ooh, look at that trainer sprite. Look at little Sobble. Look at little Gurgi. I still don't know who I'm gonna pick. I've kind of grown on all three of them. Oh, is that the professor? Oh no, the lady. Looks like. Look at new Pokemon. Look at him. Ooh, I like that turtle thing. Looks all like Sun and Moon in that regard. Whoa, look at that Raven thing. Beware. Okay, so there is wild Pokemon just wandering around. But we also didn't see him do it. Hey, look at Gyarados in the water. So I think we're getting another X and Y situation where there's going to be not a whole lot of newer Pokemon. There is raids. Huh. Why would you send in a Golurk against a Gyarados? Yeah, you deserve it. Yeah. Person who uses the right choose a lot smarter. What? What? Okay. Giant Pokeballs. So, what's that bell thing? Ooh, look at Egg. So this is like the new thing, is giant Pokemon. That's not an egg, it's like a flower thing. I like how they have giant versions of non-evolved versions of the starters. Ooh, is that the champion? He looks championish.
Hello, I'm
Hey,
Yasuda from Game
Junuji.
Freak.
Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak.
What did you think of the video? Today,
Ball!
we would
That's
like
what
to
I thought.
deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway.
So that leak was right. Raid battles. And there's Pokemon in the
You
overworld.
can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokemon, you will embark
I still don't know
on an
who I want.
adventure
It's
to
entirely
become the
dependent on the
champion.
final evolution.
Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
Look at the why not?
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region. Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness
at
battles
that guy's
between
Bill
gym
holding his
leaders
Pokemon.
and challengers.
Is that a Rotom camera?
The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well.
Oh, the quality keeps going in and out. My poor
The
internet.
most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that
No
you've never seen
Pokemon!
before.
That's what we're here for. No Pokemon!
To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these
Yeah, it
games.
looks like it's not a
Hey,
whole lot of
Jimmy.
new Pokemon. It's gonna be an X and Y situation, I think.
Hello, I'm James Turner from Game Freak.
Oh.
I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokemon that
What do you mean
await
by a
you
lot?
in the Galar region.
X and Y only got
But
about
allow
70.
me to introduce you to just a few of them.
I like that big raven bird.
The first
And that
Pokemon
turtle.
I'd like to show you
Wooloo.
is Wooloo.
You know,
This
Ishi Pokemon, we have
defining
Marie.
characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region.
I'm guessing normal type?
Who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties. This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought.
Dreadnought.
A
Oh,
bite
Dreadnought.
Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow
That's
it to
cool. I
bite
like
off
Dreadnought.
chunks of rock
Wonder if he
and
evolves.
iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon
Yes.
that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight.
Corviknight. That's cool.
It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited.
Oh, really? Oh, so we're doing the
As many of
Pokemon
you
thing from
already
Sun and
know,
Moon.
some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and
Yeah.
becoming stronger in the process.
Ooh, we're already showing the evolution?
Gossifleur is one of these Pokemon.
So Corviknight does
when
not evolve?
Gossifleur evolves,
Wow, we're showing an evolution already. Oh, that thing.
it becomes Eldegoss.
Eldegoss.
As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head.
Can I say grass berry?
These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon. That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover.
I like Corviknight.
Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar with. I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
So they're gonna use Corviknight for fly.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the
Oh,
thrills
the
of the
quality.
adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area. This wild area, the abundant nature, as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on
Darn, I
where
was
you
hoping-
are
oh, there we go,
and
declare.
what the weather is like.
I pause it for a
Meaning there
bit
will
too.
be new discoveries for
load.
you each day.
Look at that.
Some of you may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for
Okay, so while you're
items
only in
and
this area,
Pokemon.
that's cool.
Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes, for you never know what you might find. In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities in the heated battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak. I'm
Iwao.
the planning director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles.
Dynamax. Yep, it's
Pokemon
the new
from
mechanic.
the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
Jeez. This is definitely like came up with the.
All the moves they know.
It's like, okay,
turn
we've got
into
the power of the
powerful
Switch.
maxes.
What can we do with it? Let's make them giant.
Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns.
After 3 turns, so it is like a superpower
You
mode.
need to choose wisely when to trigger it. Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games.
It's like Mega Evolution, but it's not.
Remember that wild area we told you about? If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles.
Max
in which
Raid
4
Battles.
Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge
I was completely
wild
wrong. There
Dynamax
are raid
Pokemon.
battles.
In Max Raid Battles, the wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking
It's like,
on
okay,
these
who's the most
powerful
important
wild
one here? Okay, we got the Beware. We got this.
If you and your allies manage to emerge victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence.
And then it
The
pops
Pokemon
out.
that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in Max Raid battles. So we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills
Can you team up
against
with
a
randoms?
variety
Because I
of
don't have
Pokemon.
friends to play with.
Max Raid Battles feature strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games. It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the
is only
excitement
local.
together. You can also connect with other players over the
Oh, wait,
internet
you
to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe.
Okay.
So I hope you'll try Max Raid Battles with all sorts of other players.
Oh, here's a champion.
Next,
And
I
the
would like
professor
to
looks like
introduce some
Misty.
of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar
Yep,
region,
knew it. He was the
and
champion.
also the current champion.
Yep.
His name is Leon.
Leon!
In a region where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more
And partners
incredible.
with Charizard?
His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer
So his
in
partners
all
with
of
Charizard.
Galar.
Interesting. It's not even a new Pokemon.
The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your rivals. His
Oh.
name is Hop.
Hop!
Hop dreams to one day become champion, just like his elder brother.
That's
and he
interesting.
trains
Your rival is the
vigorously every
champion's
day
little brother.
towards
That's
this goal.
interesting. Sobble.
His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours.
Leon and Hop.
On your journey, you and Hop will receive a great deal of support from these 2 characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of
Professor
the Galar
Magnolia.
region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon.
Dynamax.
Sonia is her granddaughter and also serves as her assistant.
And
Their
Misty's
abundant
cousin,
wisdom
apparently.
and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure.
So what are these? Dynamax battles?
Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region.
No, these are the gyms.
You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed.
That's why they're stadiums.
The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them.
This
with
poor
some of
little
your own.
Grookey. Oh no, he's big. You see the little fangs Grookey has? Look at that.
Battles between 2 Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak. let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you.
The first one.
This is the grass-type expert, Milo.
He has no nose.
This gym leader is all about enjoying battles alongside his trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey.
I have no nose.
Look forward to facing
Lord
many more
Voldemort.
heated battles against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
So the first one's a grass
We've
user.
shown off quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see. Please take a look.
Ooh, the legendaries? Are we gonna see the box art legendaries? Yep. Oh boy. I'm guessing this is the sword? Oh, that's more the shield guy, isn't it? Yeah. It's a wolf with a sword in his mouth. Someone was right though, it was gonna be wolves. I mean, we kind of got that from the logo. We get their names?
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
Zamazenta. Okay, I'm still getting
Look
shield.
forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
So is it kind of like a Sungaleo and
I hope you
Lunala
enjoyed
situation where it's a
today's Pokemon
one
Direct.
Pokemon evolves into both of
course,
them?
What we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in
Because it looks
Pokemon
like it,
Sword
like
and
they're from the
Pokemon
same
Shield.
evolution branch, and you
There
get
are
one or
many
the
more
other.
Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar
Still getting
region.
shield, so I finally settled that shield.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
What are you guys doing?
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date.
Yes, November
Pokemon
15th.
Sword
Yep.
and
Ooh,
Pokemon
look at those
Shield
covers.
will be available on November 15th.
It was gonna be November
2019.
15th. But so that leaker
Global
was right. So
simultaneous
this
release.
VR
Starting
plant
today,
leaker. Ooh,
you can pre-order a special double pack. Stay tuned for more information.
ooh, that's tempting.
I hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the
Can
gallery.
we pre-order that anywhere? I already have like half the money paid off at
Thank you for
GameStop.
watching.
Okay, so review time. Still getting shield. I like the shield guy. I don't like. It's just a wolf holding a sword in his mouth. Okay, so what I also found interesting is like look at the new Pokemon real quick.
The first Pokemon I'd like to show you
Wooloo.
is Wooloo.
They're not revealing the types, which I
This
think is weird.
Pokemon's
But
defining
Wooloo definitely looks like a
characteristic
normal
is
type. But
its fluffy
why'd they make
fur,
another sheep Pokemon?
which is
Granted,
treasured by
sheep,
weavers
UK.
in a town
Okay.
in the Galar region. Who
So it
use
looks like a
to
normal
craft
type. Could
popular
evolve.
specialty
Or it could be
goods.
like the Miltank of the
This
generation.
Pokemon here is Gossifleur,
Gossifleur.
the flowering Pokemon.
I don't know if he'll get another
Gossifleur
evolution past
favors
that
places
cotton ball
with
that we got.
clean air and
Definitely getting
water,
like a Whimsicott
and its
vibes.
pollen is said to have healing properties. This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought,
I love
a
Dreadnought.
bite Pokemon.
What I'm getting from this guy though is, I don't think he evolves because he looks pretty complex already. What I'm thinking though is he probably has a pre-evolution. You know how we got in Sun and Moon, they showed off Mudsdale for the longest time until like almost the very end, then they finally showed Mudbray. So I think that's what's happening here. They're showing the fully evolved Pokemon, and then a little bit later on they'll show like the pre-evolution. So, but it's so weird that they're not saying their types. So this is definitely a water type. I mean, look at that. Looking at not really so much the 3D model that you can see here, but in his art, it's very rigid like a turtle shell. So he's got to be a water type, right? Like what else can a turtle be? Water type. So it has to be water. Maybe water something else, but definitely at least water.
Sharp and jagged edges
I love
of its
him,
jaw
though. I want
allow
one.
it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a
oh no, get
difficult
bite through
Pokemon
iron. Never mind. I was
to
gonna say
tame
it's
for
like
only
iron. Maybe
for
he's
the
a
most
steel type.
experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky
I love this guy.
is called Corviknight.
Corviknight.
It
I
puts
want one.
its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take
So
the
now this
player
also
back
could be
to
another
any-
Dreadnought thing, where I don't think he evolves. He looks like a fully evolved Pokemon. He's either a standalone Pokemon or he's got a pre-evolution. Because I don't know, I'm just getting like well, for one thing, I'm getting Necrozma vibes from him, but it's not Necrozma. So he could have pre-evolution, or he could be the standalone bird, a standalone bird. I don't think he's like the small bird of the generation. Could be. Like we could get like a little Raven Pokemon, and then this is the final form. It's possible. I'm not saying it's totally impossible, but I'm surprised. The small bird is something we usually get right away. Like the small normal type and the small bird of the first route is something we usually get kind of early. So I just think we haven't seen that yet. Actually, the sheep may be the normal type. I just thought of that. But I love Corviknight, but it's interesting. He can be dark. He can be flying. But because his name involves night, he almost sounds like he's almost a steel type too. And he kind of looks steelish. Like a dark steel. So what is he? Is he dark steel? Is he dark flying? Is he flying steel? That's going to be interesting. I think that's it for the new
town
Pokemon. Oh,
he or
the
she
evolution.
has previously visited.
In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes
Okay,
a
so
Pokemon.
I want to listen to this thing real quick about the wandering Pokemon. But we also saw her wandering through grass and a random Pokemon will pop up. So is it both? Like so there's the open areas where you can see Pokemon randomly flying or walking around, but there's also maybe grass Pokemon?
It's called the wild area.
I think it is. I
This
think there's
wild
routes and then
area
there's wild
stretches
areas.
between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day. Some of you may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for items and Pokemon. Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes.
I don't know if it's both
where
or
you
if it's
never know
literally
what you
because
might
they showed
find.
us in the original trailer
In certain
a trainer
locations in the
wandering
Galar
through a
region,
route,
a
and
new phenomenon can be triggered
she was
that makes a Pokemon
she was
giant
crouched
in
over
size
and
gives
she
it
encountered a random
incredible
Pokemon in the
strength.
grass.
This phenomenon
usual,
is
like
called
normal.
Dynamaxing.
So was that just a
Dynamaxing
lie
opens up new
before, or is it
possibilities
that
in the heated
there are
battles
routes
performed
where
by
you can
trainers and their Pokemon.
do like traditional just random
For more
encounters, or
details,
and
I
then
would
there's
like
these
to turn it
wild
over to
areas?
Iwao, the planning
The fact that they're
director for
called
the games.
separately wild areas and not routes, I think that's the thing. You can have normal routes, and then you have these wild areas. And this is interesting. So this is the gimmick of the game.
Hi, I'm Iwao.
It's interesting
From
to say the
Great
least.
Battles.
Next,
It's
I
like
would
Mega Evolution, but it gives you to all the other Pokemon. Because anyone could Dynamax for 3 turns during a battle, so that's interesting. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm excited, and I'm definitely solidifying my shield stance. I'm definitely going shield. Still can't pick between the starters, because I have really grown to all 3 of them. So it's going to be entirely dependent on their final evolution, and what other new Pokemon I like, and depending on how my team builds out. Because if Dreadnought is like a water type, I'm not going to pick Sobble because I'm going to have my water type with Dreadnought. So things like that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how excited you are for Pokemon Sword Shield in the comments. Which of the Pokemon you think you're going to be adding to your team in the comments below. And I will see you guys on the next episode and for E3 next week. We are so close to E3. I'll see you guys later. Bye.